But I'm just going to throw some facts right now, some data points to really look into the matter. Particularly concerned about the NSDF funds. And if you really look at starting from 2021 to 2022 to about 2025 to 2026, there is a considerable dip in the funds. From 34 crore rupees that was being allocated, it was down to 27 crore rupees. In 2021, of the total corpus of funds that were received, 10% actually went to civil servant facilities. So it is not something new. It has been going on for years. And of course, credit to the newspaper for doing what they have done and the RTI reply that has basically come in. Now, we have gone in a little further to look into the data. It shows that they were doing that for quite some time. Mr. Rao.
See, for me, at the outset, the first time when I read this report in the morning, I thought that this was a very serious issue and this was something where the government or the sports ministry had bungled seriously. Then I went to their website, the NSDF website, and I went through the objectives of this fund. And they very clearly mentioned, and it says, and I quote and unquote here, I just quote from here, to construct and maintain infrastructure for promotion of sports and games. It doesn't say for whom. To supply sports equipment to organizations. Now, this is important. Organizations and individuals for promotion of sports and games. To promote international cooperation and so on and so forth. And the point is that when you have it in your objectives, and it can also give it to organizations and institutes, so they can very safely hide behind this objective, say that, look, we are well within the rules that have been given to us. This is run by the government of India. There is a committee that looks after us. We are answerable to the two houses of the parliament and so on and so forth. So when they are, it's not diversion of funds. The funniest part is this fund does everything. This is a kind of a fund which will support the training and participation of our potential athletes who are going to get us medals from the international arena. Plus, they also have this fund which you and me can apply as an RWA. Resident welfare associations can also apply to the same fund, and they will give it from this particular corpus. It is the taxpayers' money, yes, but this is where the Babus can wield their clout and get it first. That is what happens. But if you look at the objective of this fund, it includes both. It is not entirely and exclusively for training of international athletes. That is where the loophole is. And all these people have simply, applied, got it done in their favor. Okay. I've read the entire report. The government can escape because they have written this already. It's on their website. It is now we can argue whether it's ethical or not, but that has to be questioned and set right. But as of today, they are saying that this is part of our objectives. And also, I'll also talk to you about the expenditure.
You're saying the government, you're saying that the sports ministry can get it. Mr. Rao, I'm asking you this again because, I find it a little tough to believe that you are saying that the sports ministry can actually get away by simply saying this, because I'm told that there is no response really coming in. I want to reiterate the figures. They're mind-boggling. Between 2021 and 2025, 6 crore rupees released to the CSOI, CSB, New Moti Bagh, out of a sanctioned total of about 6.7 crore rupees. You are saying that money goes into a residential complex's temperature-controlled swimming pool, and they're saying that this is going to be part of the objectives.
I'm not justifying it. I'm with you on this. What I'm saying is that the government has made it very clear, if you can apply, me and you can apply for the same amount. We are not like Babu sitting here. We may not even get it. Babus are in a position to influence the decision of the executive committee which takes a call on this. Try to understand what I'm saying. I'm saying this fund is not exclusively for international sportsmen. That is the problem here. You set up a fund and say that this is exclusively for promotion of international athletes and for those who are in the midst of training and stuff like that. I'm completely with you. There is an escape route. They have given you a gaping hole right there. They can escape through that hole. I'm just trying that through this program, let us, expose this gaping hole. They will get away with this. Me and you can, argue and debate till the cows come home. But the problem is that
So
the government has done
this
it.
is an interesting point, Mr. Rao, that you've actually made, because I don't think so. The report essentially underscores this very crucial gaping hole that you're talking about. Atul Vasan, I think so. I would like to thank Mr. Rao for bringing this out, because this does not really come out, that the objectives of it, which has already been laid out by the Sports Ministry, you know, they can simply wash their hands off and simply say this, that look here, you've got it completely wrong.
No, sorry to intervene, but I'm telling you, you can't wash your hands off for the simple reason that the NSDF was created for a particular purpose. So
But the objectives are
can't put
different.
something on the website. It's not an MOA or AA of a company where you can put anything. So I would like to clarify one thing. Despite all this, if I had to play devil's advocate, I will tell you one very important thing. Without going into details, one cannot pin and take judiciary type of decisions on TV debates. You need to understand the details, and I am not saying the government is right or wrong. I'm being very neutral and saying that if there is mistake, punish anybody. But do not try to pass media trials and judgments over here.